here, Spark the Genius here with Hot Docs. What's your name?
My name is Emily Trace. I'm the social media and content coordinator for the cinema.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I tag you in my video, and sorry, I've got the sun in your eyes here. Oh, there we go. You're gonna see you're gonna be the one going, okay, we were just tagged.
Okay.
That's all right. And I used to live in the Annex, and I saw when you turned the theater into the Hot Docs Theater, and that was very exciting. So I've been there a few times, and it's still going.
Yes, it's still going. We are the only film festival here in Toronto, besides Tiff, of course, that has a year-round cinema with all kinds of programming. So it's like 60% documentaries, I'd say, but we bring the podcast festival in.
Oh, right, I forgot I went there once. That's so fun. I have a podcast. This is going to be a podcast.
Oh, yeah? You should absolutely come. We're not even just having the podcast festival with these live episodes. We're having this creators forum, which podcasters at any level have to be there. Whether you are thinking about making a podcast or you already have a hit podcast, all of these sessions are just going to take you to the next level. It's so incredible.
I'm right in the middle. I have a podcast, but nobody listens. So
we want to see you there. That's incredible. Yeah, so we also have just film nights where we have comedians come in and they're
I'm a comedian too.
Amazing. You should come because we bring Twilight in and we'll have a comedian there who will just sort of be riffing on it. It's a lot of fun.
What a fun idea.
I know.
When people hear, oh, it's documentaries, they probably think, oh, that's boring. I don't want to see a documentary, but there's so much creativity going on here.
People feel that way about documentaries, I think, until they see one that just blows their mind and completely renews them. And I think that knowledge almost comes before creativity. You learn a new thing, and then you get inspired to be creative. And also,
my show Spark the Genius.
You can also, if you have a princess dress, you can come to our Frozen princess party.
I will get one for that. I'm pretending I don't have one. Ha ha ha. All right, when's the princess? October 1st.
Yeah.
Bring that, and then you've got your Halloween costume already ready.
Basically kicking off the month of Halloween. It's wonderful.
Oh my God.
And then, if you're a really curious person, you can learn new stuff at these in-cinema courses. Imagine going back to school, but it's in a cinema with cup holders.
This is what I've always wanted.
And popcorn.
You must meet the coolest people. Everybody who goes there is obviously going to be an interesting person.
See, you've really touched on the thing that is so wonderful about Hot Docs, which is if you're a cinephile, come to TIFF. If you love content and different types of media, you come to the cinema and you meet people who are interested in the same niche thing that you are.
This is what I'm looking for. I've been in Ottawa for a couple of years, and I need creative people again, but even in Toronto, how do you find them? I went to the Firecracker Department brunch yesterday. It's all creative women entrepreneurs and stuff, but this is exactly what I've been looking for, a podcast, or people like to make movies, or just like to think and learn new things. This is my community. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you find your community depending even what the screening is. For example, we just screened this really niche documentary called A Band Called Death, about the very first punk band that has never been credited as the very first punk band. By the way, people say that they're their first black punk band. They're the first punk band ever. Wow. They were making music that the Ramones and the Sex Pistols were not even close to making in 1973. No one was making music like this. And I would never have known about them, but when I was in the cinema, I met all these people who knew about this band, and I connected with these people in this entirely new way. Wow. So no one really tells us coming out of the pandemic how to build community, how to build a creative community. To me, I feel like Hot Docs Cinema is this incredible place that it's a magnet for people who are interested in all kinds of things. You end up having these very nutritious connections, these very fulfilling connections with other people. It doesn't matter if you're into the sciences, the arts, you love rock documentaries, princess parties, does not matter.
I was in Ottawa and I didn't know anybody, so I started a group called Short Notice Meetups, and it's here I am, who wants to meet for coffee? So we've got 7,100 people now, and it's great. We're connections, but it's I don't just want to meet for nachos or drinks. I want to think, I want to learn new things.
I want to think and experience things with other people, exactly. And I couldn't do this as part of the marketing team if I didn't say, if you know anyone under 25, you can get a free bronze membership. Any time of year, free bronze membership. And until Monday, we have a promo code, I Love Docs.
Oh my gosh.
15% off a membership, but honestly, you don't even need the 15% off. You spend more on Netflix per year than most of these memberships. Yeah, you spend more than that to sit alone in your apartment and make no new friends. So spend less than that and come make friends.
You're supporting a community and everything. This is so cool. Because I've been looking for a place, even in Ottawa, a venue. Where can I put on a talk? It's a panel of YouTubers, or how do we talk about content creation, or or just that kind of thing. Maybe I could even start organizing things at your place.
Programmers about that. Yeah, that's the type of thing that we're always coming up with new programming ideas. Like, I love one of our programmers, this really young woman who's just so brilliant. She's bringing in new stuff. She created this series that we're going to continue called Thirst Talks, where we just
dating?
sit down. Well, it's actually it's about internet thirst and how big internet communities will sort of pick this one person and just build this like meme portfolio around this person. Like Pedro Pascal. There's all of these memes about how sexy he is. So Thirst Talks was her bringing in cultural critics to talk about why do we get so hot and horny for certain people at different periods of time. Like, there's always an internet boyfriend, and there's always like a specific internet boyfriend, and right now it is Pedro Pascal. So we just had this like TED talk on why he's so sexy.
I think it's because, like Ryan Gosling would be almost too obvious.
Talked about him. Ryan Gosling was 2011-12's internet boyfriend. We showed all the internet boyfriends throughout the years. Pedro Pascal is just 2023's internet boyfriend.
I feel like John Cusack would have been one, but he missed it. He was too old. Like, he would have been...
We're thinking about doing Timothée Chalamet next, but we might do something called the christening, which is like all the different Chris's that they're like the Chris Pine,
Pratt.
the Chris Hemsworth, the Chris Pratt. Well, Chris Pratt's, if you were doing Marry, Fuck, Kill, pardon my language.
Oh, really? Which one would he...
He'd be the kill.
Really?
Chris
C-
Pratt.
Because he's a Christian?
No, because I don't want to be on camera recording.
All right, we don't like Chris Pratt. I got to dig into why we don't like Chris Pratt. But anyways...
I know he's doing a podcast. It's totally fine.
Do you like Chris Pratt?
Is that guy? No, I get him confused with somebody else.
The Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Yeah, there's
Chris Pine is Captain Kirk. Chris Hems... Yeah.
there's Chris's and then the Ryans.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling and Reynolds. Yeah, those are the Canadian ones.
If you come to our next Thirst Talks event at Hot Docs, where we talk about the internet boyfriend, basically, the internet boyfriend du jour, you will be able to tell all the Chris's apart, probably.